How do you handle disappointments when they occur? The other day, I was stretched out on a table having a breast ultrasound, and I had a conversation with God. And the conversation actually had started a few days earlier. Stay tuned for the whole story, and welcome to Guide Dog Tales Live. Hi, I'm Carolyn, and this is Ava, my guide dog. Now, in this past week or so, I have had several disappointments, discouragements, frustrations, and loss. And one of the biggest disappointments and discouragements is this treat-seeking little thing here, Iva. Not that anything she's done, but just that as she's 9 years old and she still guides like a pro, we still go walking every day, we can go shopping, but because of her age, I don't want to take her to doctor's offices and to church where she has to lay on a hard floor with her little joints, poking out and, uncomfortable. It's to keep her healthy and all of us happy. However, leaving her behind is a struggle for me, especially for optional events. And usually I end up staying at home and laughing at her snoring or enjoy listening to her having a dream where she's barking. I have applied for another guide dog, but the wait time is anywhere from 1.5 years to 2 years because I want home training. I was approved, but I'm on a long waiting list. And because of this discouragement, God gave me a verse. It's Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your steps. Up to 2 years ago, I would have been praying for God to get that guide dog here in 6 months. I would have been trusting in the Lord to work on my timetable, not on his. And so I know now that while God can bring that dog here at any time, 6 months, 1.5 years, even 2.5 years, it's got to be me being willing to submit to God's plan for me and his timetable. Well, the other day, as they were doing this ultrasound, which had taken a long time, they were being very thorough, and I could tell the technician was going in and out, conferring with the doctor, and I could see what it was leading up to. They found a lymph node that was really thick, and I could tell it was leading up to making an appointment for a biopsy. And I really didn't want to have the biopsy. I am so done with sickness and doctors and surgeries. But God started talking to me while I was laying there in the same verse. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Same conversation he'd been having with me all week. And lean not on your own understanding. Where I would have wanted to say no, it's probably nothing, I'm not going through with this, I said yes, because that's what God did. He changed my mind. He changed my perspective to do what he wants me to do. It's very hard for a person like me who's very independent and I want to make my own decisions. And it's one thing to say, God, I need a guide dog and I need it in 6 months or something. It's another thing to say, God, I trust you with the timing. It's not saying he can't do it. It's saying, I trust you to do what is best, not what I want. It's saying your will and not my will. So I ask you, are you trusting in the Lord with all your heart? Or are you leaning on your own understanding just a little bit, maybe? Meditate on those verses this week. Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. And get with God. And I want you to feel the deeper faith that comes and the peace that comes with knowing that you are being submissive to Him and you're not demanding your own way. As always, in the description is the link to my website where you can read devotionals and check out my books. And Iva and I will see you next time. As always, please hit the like button, share it with a friend, subscribe. All that stuff tells YouTube somebody else needs to see this video. And we'll see you next week. Pray for me, please. Bye-bye.